maybe one might have to say a word to be born again.
Right.
That's a young as some idea not kind of track.
Absolutely.
Even if you are born again, you don't say it. And you'll be the one that say, hey,
yes, you'll see the differences because you will see them by their fruits. So, oh no, tuna namo not was our way. Christonianity, the word Christonino, and Yankupon Efra Christonino, but Yankupon ya Christoni, a month for whom ever Antioch said Christopher or Amo Tibiani or Moniamone to say Christo, the Christ, so no more Sayare, no more 19, no more Cambo, no more peaceful, O come, my dear Cromon Yashi, no more peaceful, no more. So one is just, we want to say Christo. And to say no, a problem. I'm saying we are Christopher, never than a Christian. Oh, yeah, Christian. A Nipa na boy, Nipa kwa na friend Christopher, and never than a term exactly. Yeah, Yaminya Christoni by Yesu nani okwan no kre obi ani obedru agya ho except through no. Exactly. Since 1 years so a unko is the bridge to God. It is one bridge. Udruwa na one faswa na one sign.
Whether you can Yesu no kwai no. Na ya ka so say obi ku agya ni chain I just want fa so.
Right.
Ama komo bi e koso Ghana na say me di dum kakra.
All right.
Ghana de ya tena su bi wache. Christopher de nkemofo ya tena wo asumdwe no dum papa.
Right.
Am be bebre kra envy say eh na motumi atena sa ebi wache. If masala chini na must ni atena fefe oni bi ansi. And last week that is Sheikh Bibeka say according to report na apostle Yedika Abeka said here Komsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said you onye prophet na oye dodo I mean unprintable words which the person repeat okay Sheikh according to report no ono so tie no na odi abufu beka say obi cassette here Komsheni Muhammad no di na teno a yebetumi akum sa nipa no na akum na hwinsi na Ghana for sorry na yenchino na finally ebra before bra no abepa acho right police for Kochino and no match apostle no so aka ho any ehun say yenuanum kremofobia no so ne apostle ni gina ho na omo kwari apostle no yehun ye na so tro e wa apostle no so say
all right yeah
and no so man for say no ono so e wase ye chino ade achi ye ono so ya chino e ti ase achichi na yehun say Interior Ministry of America,
right?
Say a police for corner. Omushema yetibi bo apostle na sumro. There was IGP e call you now punishment be obi and yede mo. Now escalate. Now I say before ever sheni pamu. Cramophobia ega, Christophobia ega. I've seen pastors talking like it's getting weird.
Yeah.
And then I kafa.
It's a very tough battle, but I want to really carefully address it. Yeah. Also, Osha sa case now. I actually have a problem with it from the very beginning. This place is where you take it serious. At the end of mechanism, I believe I have a very tight. The time I saw Chief Imam was somewhere in 2018 or 2016. There about I think I was with him. We even have a picture, and all those people, like I have a lot of even Muslim Zongo community chief. Yeah, he's literally visited me so many times in my church as well. I mean, it's literally been in church. Exactly. So we have like Christians and Muslims today in Ghana. We have the best relationship ever. Yeah, and I don't think we should ever fight because of that kind of situation. Yeah, so in that angle, I told you last time, I said, baby for the top beans in your mommy. They are like basically my security at that time. Like they don't go to church, but we'll talk about the Bible, we'll laugh about things and then do our thing. But they respect me as their pastor, I respect them as a Muslim, they see me as their boss, they follow, everything is fine, nicely. So at the end of the day, that's how this thing is. Now, when you go to this situation, I saw a problem that is going on. The two problems. One thing is I stand for truth. Number one, Imam no kasano, because I wanted to know from the other apostle side, that what was the problem. So I wanted to know if they are related, because there were videos from different locations. So Mitie and I said they were not related. So I did not understand why the apostle was arrested in the first place, but that one I'll explain it further. But I did not see any relation between the two videos. The first video, no, na Imam no church idea no say akwabia oye obodin bi kusasu news ni bi obodin bi I forgot it, but tribe bi din, yes, obo tribe bi din no o say sa nipa no ono oye pepe ni ye tu ni pepe din oye Muslim and omunim na se and also kotokoli, yeah, kotokoli ni na ono omunim ase na ene ono abegina oye Muslim and ono aka say obedi prophet atem dabi omunti ompinisa na obi di prophet am na chana okuno na ye che otumukra obeko alijanna. That's what they said. This is how I recorded everything in my head. So it's made that statement clearly. So on the condition of what triggered it had nothing to do with the apostle. That is he and some Kotokoli guy. Whoever that Kotokoli guy is, we don't know who that is. So that's what we are trying to find now. Because like, who's that guy? Who created that situation? When they said here, Jano, only beef no, only no so that's a separate beef. So that's separate. Now, when it comes to the apostle Daniel J, which that person as well, no, a very different language. This is what was happening. Money guy if you have a UTI Dawa, only Abraham. They go to a place called Liz Media, Liz Media. And no debate. And to debate to want to meet so much now. Now we deal with them. Now we deal with them. Now wait to me friend your animal. Wait. So it's a thing that they do. When they are done, then they will now go on their platform and then be mentioning each other's names. So who can way wrong? Who can way say? So they insult each other. They say fire for fire. So no mood your muhuko. So it's a thing between them. So it's a debate community that they fight against each other. How they call it, the apologetic face of Christianity and Muslim. No more all come to even the other guy, the UTI guy, ultimate DD Christopher, some of the videos that he can, the things he can say, if you hear, you'll be like, ultimate being on the case of OBOD Yesu Christ. Christopher, you know, more now. They are stupid. You have to be stupid. As I said, when Jimmy for be stupid before you become a Christian. It's word for word. It's a exact statement. So I know him say, Obe told me video when the World Cup, when I was speaking about the World Cup, now me say Croatia match no 1-0 no assist no. This guy took a video, came and I'll say. Still, I think he didn't watch the video that said the things have changed. And I'll find a video and say, Marka Professor Nambemo, on him the okay, or say, said Professor Namakano, say, baby, and I send your Bible no so kind in your maniama. Now, I saw moon to my bono munkumi, Bagana mra, and I prevented that kind of thing. But if without Ganamra, Anta, I saw moon tuma, they should stone me to death. That's basically words coming out of his mouth, right? A lot of people saw this, they came to me, I was like, me, those things I don't want to bother about it. This religion, they don't put it in police and law. And because I may change my bias, they'll be a share problem. So I don't like that kind of situation. I just like to stay away from it. So I think it's a thing that they already do because the guy only me fear them. But if I play the video for you, the things he was saying, he was inciting people that I deserve to be stoned to death. That's basically what he's telling them about me. Yes, that's that guy. So also like what can I do? Basically saying that, like they literally took the videos and came to me. Like now they wonder, I was like, well, it's not. I mean, I don't like those things at all. Man, I like to stay away from where debate. Most of debate or share apologetic for now. We are not going to get involved in that. We also have our lane that we're playing. So at the end of the day, when I saw that, I realized that so I was like, so this is a war between that two people that they do their debate. Well, where ye as a Christian for you say, well, can say yes, so is a drunkard or say any fornicators and I have the videos actually there. So they said, they also so concerning like this a thing they do, they all speak like ill against each other, and that's one thing that has to be stopped at once. So if my problem is if they have arrested the apostle's beef is with that UTI guy. It had nothing to do with the Imam. So yes, so whatever the Sheikh's problem was with Togolini. Kotokolimi, yes, that they're actually fighting. So they should focus on that their fight between the Sheikh and the Kotokoliman. That one, they should find a Kotokoliman and create that peace there. The apostle side is with UTI. So if they arrest the apostle, they have to arrest the other guy and then let them create peace. Because if they don't want the two of them, then both of them are fighting and using these words against each other. When him says, "Our guy no can then war mini platform to incite these Muslims against me." Trust me, I'm very close to almost all the top Muslims here. Imams, they want to pray for me because I have a unique gift. And could you believe, say, when they did that, in my comment section, I can actually send you a screenshot somewhere. Obe also no be able to matter. We are fake prophet, fake pastor, 419 scammer. Osha de dia Enisu Muhammad, Ibrahim way. I said, it just raised them to come after you. And I was like, I don't have problem with these people. So all of them were like, then I said, these people, I'm like, yeah, debate for you. They just follow those people and then do that. So I was like, let's not focus and give them that kind of attention, because they fight that fight in that their small circles and let them stay there and fight, because it really incited quite a lot of people. And if you see them, they are those people, but we don't make it a big deal. So these are their words. If they have got that apostle, that boy needs to also sit down there. The two of them has to be brought together and they have to tell them, say, oh, they will where Muhammad is going, Fanoko. Oh, they will Jesus Faneko. And yet, where because where you say, Dabi, take your own and go. No be amfa asundwe inka and yet quiet, so that there will be peace in the country, because we don't want any chaos and confusion at the end of the day. Because I received the mail. Don't say me connections kakra international world, you know. Once the pastor was arrested, omuhu say police for the message and the call that came afterwards was like, the people that were arrested, American phone, were not actually in uniform. They are not the police, right? Who are they? Are they Islamic terrorists or whatever? Because the person they were trying to break down what's going on there. So no more bizarre, that kind of thing. Say, how can they put him in handcuff? They are not having badges, no uniform, nothing. What's going on there? And then one person has assaulted him. So they asked me, am I safe? If I'm not safe, take this contact number, move out of your location to this location for protection immediately. In that angle, I escalated through Trump government. Say Muslim for Achi suffer and that's the image in the international world. But that's all about the BBC News, CNN, almost over for Omodimano. No more trouble on my website. Oh, Bagana, there's Islamic and Christian chaos, religious war here. And see, nothing region battle, no crap. American website, until 1 year now, they are not image. Obi took him because hey, to come to Ghana. Is a war, but not like we actually try to that. Oh no, I'm fine. It's not an issue. Where debate for more debate, I don't need to that somebody was threatening someone. That's why this is about. It's not really anything. We Ghanaians, we are not like that. To try to adjust that angle, because they really escalated it in their head. Almost about for Africa, the moment and then we kind of typical tree, don't go for the ocean. We are no more escalating. So I was really careful with that. So I was like, wow. And then my dream about say, hey, if we are not careful, we're sending a bad image across the world, and that's not a fair thing. So me, what I want to say now is, let's bring peace together. Let the cross and the crescent meet, and let there be peace for God and for country. Because they're very, very soon, as I speak to you right now, there is an alien technology that is popping out there. They're about to introduce an alien called Maria. They will say they have met an alien, a demonic entity, introduced to the world. Once this thing is introduced, trust me, you will not be worried about fighting a Christian worried about fighting a Muslim. Both of us cannot even remove our Bible. So instead of us to be together, Because the Bible said, let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds as bound with them, and them that suffer adversity, even as yourselves also in their body. Which means the Bible said the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, the leopard shall lie down with the kid, the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. He said the wolf and the bear shall feed, and their young one shall lie down together. He said the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp. An asp is an Egyptian cobra. And I say a suckling child shall put his hand in that hole. And the Bible said they shall not hurt nor destroy, which means a bedroom baby in religious debate and everything. But that should not lead to threats. That should not lead to war. That should not lead to battle. Or we temper with something. Somebody will say something you don't like. But then that should not go beyond that, because the wolf has to dwell with the lamb so that their young ones shall lie down together. As I say, peace to come within this angle, because you say a Muslim, you say, well, you need Ghana Muslim, you need Muslim for Ghana, and I need Christo for Ghana. We have Ghana, one Ghana. So if we can come together, we can do the right thing. And then I am very happy that Minister everybody that gave that chance, because that man that went in there to go and slap him from the back has no right. Yeah, he has no right. I mean, when I saw it, I said once I saw him, I don't even bother. I call everybody that matter in this country. See the people that can make them arrest him. I call them early in the morning. That's why I posted around 7 a.m. So now my trust about 7. Sorry. So by the time I'm room, they should have done something about it. We shouldn't waste time. And it was done. Quick. We'll be able to execute. The right thing has to be that Obi called beyond imagination. He has to be controlled, so that we don't enter into a place. Because people for Christopher, they are one. Like we protect each other. We are friends. We live in the same zone. We are Muslim, but we are talking about born again. Because that's how we are. We're doing our thing. So and there's no war between us. It is the cross and the Christian together. Because at one point in time, you will need the cross and the Christian to come together to deal with the real matters that are violence. Aside the peace that we have to create, the arrest of the apostle, I will state it very clearly based on my perspective of what I know, is that the video evidence from the Imam, the Sheikh, it has nothing to do with the apostle. So if the arresting apostle for the Sheikh's inciting is entirely out of the bounds, it is wrong. It's not even part of, because there are two different cases altogether. That case is him and UTI Dawa and that their zone. That's apostle. They do debates. They sit together in front of each other and they fight that fight. It's normal. They've been doing it since. The Sheikh's own is with some Kotokoli man. That one is also different. But aside those two, they should come together and make that peace. And I thank God they've arrested the guy. And then there's peace. And then now the apostle too, they should let him go and sleep. And he has to go and sleep.
There are two things I'm on for America.
Right.
First of all, people are saying there should be some kind of laws in Ghana.
Right.
Let's stop this religious debate once and for all. So you Christian now go out. You can go to the street,
preach your gospel,
and that's all. Say, Christian, now the microphone is will be any debating almost
a creative problem.
Yes.
It causes a lot of problems. So in your own kind of preacher, now I preach you idea, now I call baby. Now yeah, way for no dear. I'm for the moment was I did nobody did not with you. That background for you. That this now for the Obia did your Obia the mom. The people for the mom right number back with the mom left. So but what I believe is you see, religious debate, decision that was made to arrest the apostle on the basis of unrest, if it has to do with the sheikh, is out of bounds. But what I would say is that, say, a banner within that jurisdiction, because I heard that he was arrested. The main thing that the police posted is that he was arrested for speaking derogatory statements against the Prophet Muhammad. Good. Well, because I almost say prophet, no ground on the assembly. Exactly. So that is actually blasphemy. So he's being arrested on the basis of blasphemy, and because that is not in our law. So that's what actually blows my mind a bit. So, but then in the issue of creating public peace, which means you want to do that, there's another guy there. That's there also there is counter, but the two of them no more UTI way no. So if they don't solve the problem between that two of them, that thing will never end. But that Imam no a different story. They have not solved the problem. They are looking at the wrong place. They should bring that guy, see the two of them together. If they want to cancel, they have to cancel because there's no debate anywhere except the two of these people. Two way. Yes. Another there.
I was already the mama you want to be say what they see.
Yes.
You man they say Boko Haram in Nigeria. No, I said a Christopher Nkremofo small.
Yeah, sure. Almost bad.
Now, if Omona Shasi deep on it, Kuma Christopher, about the end of Ghana.
It becomes a big problem. Now I'll be one Koka. Now we'll push people to go and kill him and go to heaven. It's not a good thing. Although they are matching it there, so I know or police for Imam no. Okay. And there's someone who because they shouldn't play that game because way trial or watch even Nigeria somebody made that statement, they have arrested him too. Because we can't allow that thing where you tell people to go and kill somebody because of debate. And no, we are too peaceful. We are an example to the world. So why would we be doing that? And they say, no, dear, what I would say is, if they will call the two of those, because no social media trend pass UTI and then the apostle, no we pass social media pass. No more for Monsieur says a debate in never create where or moon tremu or preach you Christ, also preach you Christ. Obey our debate now, obey my old meeting or any other thing like that. Other than that, because if they have a law for that, fine. If they don't, then it means that there is in both religions there is nothing stopping each other from coming to teach their text that says that. Because every time sheikh no or see or no or Islam from church, then immediately who say Chief Imam office Latino out because some people say young cool be the Islam for church pardon Islam to something else, and it's good that quickly that Chief Imam made that movement because we are proving who say that's not what is being taught because it will not tune and not possible. Exactly.
The Quran says categorically say when someone kills, the person must be killed.
I know there is a law for in the world. Yeah. Yes. Oh, one grant, yes. Yes. And that's it. So I think they have to learn a lesson. They have to gather all these debates people, make them learn their lessons that they have to learn. Because if some person wants to solve here, they should solve it well. And then secondly, for them to what I hated the most, the karma that as for me, the man that once they slap the guy, I sent this video to everybody that mattered in the car. I told them that quickly because the problem is that now police custody, now live video, now happy the Muslim youth community, now on part or now what are you trying to do? Because on him said that image for tells us some image on Arab who call no much amount to live video. No man that's very dangerous precedence. They are trying to cause that image. That's the image that scarred in many people's heads. That is how come misinformation travel fast to America. Very quick. And that's not a joke. Now America if you allow some professor almost at time which one it's not a joke. Exactly.
Anyway, let's move from there.
Surely.
And say last week more. And your papa General Mosquito.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you heard it.
I actually heard it. Basically, one can no crow or no or play political structure. So yeah, I think he has played it very well. He's played a very good political game. So I mean politics. They say normally they play that political game and everything. It has nothing to do with the details of the matter. Social media. There, I always believe so. What's no. Niama koso we ntɔkwa yɛ kɔ so ne nneɛma no physically no you are not seeing me doing anything but behind the closed doors no we are running the things to further the right things will go well. The same applies to general situation. Wabe can be or can be and it has to do with the third term agenda. We're breaking it down, we're explaining the point. In the point, so what the prophecy abim about Beka, one cast a prophecy in no crowd, or the intuitive be to honor, or send this signal be that many people did not catch, but we're sending message not across. The message is very clear. Everybody had it. It really has nothing to do with me. And see, so no, there will be a share daily and yama, so we'll be dealing our matters there too as well. But to the public, no dear. What I'll basically say about general is it's a simple thing. While making very unique statements, which are very good, and it's not really because I can't even tell you your secrets. We know what exactly what we're doing. Yeah, but me and him, we don't have any problem. But me and him, me and him, very very well. Me and him, we met long time ago, so it's not long time ago. So. It's not a thing that we have a problem. There is a point he's driving. So it really has nothing to do. So because when a general Kasarina or Tia prophet, no, that's not what he's doing. He's sending something. Go and watch the video back again. You understand the main aim was specific direction. He's following a line. He has nothing to do with me. So onokwawati an idea ban komshemu. Na say anything na nipa ne see say anything na eba ne say na ekwe see and then he took it for me somewhere else. So focus on where he's going, not me. Because with my prophecy, I am a messenger. I am not the message. So it's a very different thing. But me and him there, we are fine. No, we are fine. We are not fine like Obi Aminim or Baby or Tiabaimo. We are fine. Like we are fine. We know each other fine. When we meet today, we will even do more meeting. We have more things to do. So don't worry. As for that one, more be an alarm.
Who will be a person? So anything you want to tell us? If you be a person, what is coming?
Yes, there is a lot of things coming. A whole lot of things coming. Let me break it down to you. On him say, rising, we are seeing right now. It is a catalyst that cancels something that is going to happen in a couple of weeks. 1 week, 2 days from now. That is what we are seeing right now. That's what we are seeing now. We've been praying about something that has been averted. That's why you're seeing this moment as we are in it. I won't say all this it is a catalyst to something that was supposed to happen. And because that catalyst was set, that when these things shake and it happens this way, and there is a little instability, uncertainty within the country that can be controlled, that will keep that thing. Because I told you, people said during the run of the country, some people will try to attempt the government, and when they try it, they will fail. But in order to erase it entirely, there were certain hits that has to follow, and these are some of the hits that is hitting and then building upon. So that is the thing. So no, it was arranged for this month, but it has been shut down. Once I saw the catalyst and the rise, I said, okay, that's when I got involved. That's why I wanted them to hold the edges together quickly and handle it peacefully. When people are angry, you have to be aware. Because when people are angry, that's when they ignore people when they are doing wrong things. That's why we are controlling the show. Because now this is the catalyst. It has been hit. Now we are under control. We have defeated the operation. Yeah, so I have about 7 things to break. So prepare yourself. Let us move. Somewhere ready. Yeah, clear farming. A lot of deep things are about to. somebody, you'll be a man for hope. No man will skaka nyama be wow. Don't waste your energy. Just focus on the plan because you are not part of the show, so that you can move forward. Don't leave your office. Do the job you are doing and forget about presidential this thing and let the work so that the country will be there. Because I told you one thing: if the umbrella is left, there won't be an election for you to go and win. Do you get a picture? There won't be an election for you to go and win. So that should be very clear. Everything is set. Now I will reinstate the structure. It is 53% for NDC. It is 44%. As I sit down here on this very day, I don't know what date it is. Was it 13th, I guess? It is 53 NDC. NDC 53. NDC, as I speak to you, they are controlling in time. I am watching it like a movie. 10 regions. Western region will be gone. Western region will be gone. So 10 regions. They will control 10 regions in a very, very deep manner. So NDC, 10 regions, as I am seeing it in time. I am breaking it down to you ahead of time, so everybody will be aware of the whole thing that is going on. So NDC, 10 regions. And in that angle, it's 53%, 44%. Baumia will take the 44%. And I told you 2032, Baumia will sit under a lowly tree because the NDC people will go and rally in his house and in front of his gate that they should quit. The party is not for his father, it's not his own. They should allow another person to come and try. So they will begin to say, what if Kennedy Japan will try and come and try and do something? But by the time they are pushing the Kennedy Japan agenda, Kennedy Japan was not strong enough to contest for that time because he was not even capable at all. He had given up. He was not even strong physically. He was dealing with it because the age has caught up to him. He was not strong physically to even go and do campaign. So that one, let's put that one aside. Good. Now, Afenyo marking. It will shock you people. The minority leader at the moment. And when people are doing politics, they say micro minority. I know the the micro minority. Afenyo marking. Remember this name very well. Afenyo marking, the leader of the micro minority. The star of becoming a president has fallen on him. It's not on the head of Baumia, it's on Afenyo marking. But he will not go the 2028. He will not be able to go to even the 2032 until the people send the letters. That is when they will start carrying him to the top. So Afenyo marking. It's about to make money. That's how he started the ambition. So don't worry, I've already seen his future. He is the one that is moving a pattern in time that is very strange in the timeline. So let's observe it. Now you want to know the catalyst of that operation. The catalyst of that operation is that as we sit down here right now, there will be a very clear operation. You see where they are sitting down there. By the time they go to the election, they will not have one of their members of parliament with them to go to the election. But when they come back after that situation, there's a situation that will happen. He will have a battle with some operations in the party. You will see it's physical battle. So it's a banter. When he's done with the fight within his own party, that is when. So when you see that happening, just know, it's going. Exactly. Now, a lot of people ask me about wound to me. I told you Jesus died on the first day, second day, third day, and then he resurrected. That one, you people should keep it to yourself as the Lord lives. The timeline is ripe, and as I can tell you, it is very beautiful. Now, let me add 2 more things to it, then I give you a crypto. I want to give you a crypto coin today. They should pay attention, so you don't rush and carry wrong. They say, please clip the thing right. Don't leave the main source from the thing. If you leave the main source, the people go and buy the coin without the information that I said before. They want the catalyst. They should follow it. They should follow it. Yes. So in this August, coins are going to begin to rise. So those that are running crypto, they are going to begin to notice that things are shifting. But this is the chance for this. Once you miss August, the rest is making money season. So I said the law and the prophets were until June. So the crypto buying was until August. When you are not done buying, find somewhere and sleep. Because you are not part of the next millionaires. The crypto buyers were until August. And from that, the millionaires were made. So let's pick up that angle and then let's advance further. Now, the next operation we want to pay attention to, which is very critical as the Lord lives by the grace of God, is when we enter into the international world as well. Donald J. Trump, my man. Yes, Donald J. Trump. I told you there's going to be a catalyst that will settle the matter of the war. The war goes on very long. But I am seeing in the realm of the spirit that there is going to be a break within the war. The break will last up to 2 months, about 16 days, and then it will crash again. The 2 months, 16 days was the opening that gave the crypto opening. Remember, I am giving you catalysts that are very critical. Within that 2 months, 16 days operation, which is going to start whilst we are ending this month, you will notice that they will try to assassinate the president again. This time, it will be with the enemy flying UAV or this drone. They will tell you a drone has fallen down close to Trump. This thing, you know, they have a way of closely covering up this story so that they look powerful. Yeah, but me cannot bro for cry. Omo feel say yeah, omo powerful. So that will be one. I don't want to be the fame. Yes, and to be who say abum is on the ground. So an enemy drone will fly in there and then it will be dealt with close to where presidential operations are. The president will be doing something somewhere and that thing will be dealt with. Once that thing is dealt with, just know that in some few days there will be a lot of operation that ends certain things, breaking and peace. Then they initiate, so that front of the war will leave American operation and then face Israel directly. That's why I told you, Israel will be half gone. The main targets, because I saw bombs hitting temples, major places where we go for Israel prayer, the Wailing Wall, all those places were being hit. Come again. Oh, this is where the war is going to be tough. Because 2 months time, almost 16 days. Once they crack the peace and the breaking happens, that's when the expansion begins. The bombs were flying like it's like they are dreaming. It was just first. I told you this war. I told you this war somewhere 2020 during COVID-19. That war be by Russia when if there's going to Ukraine to be Tio or tell me and Nepal. Because oh, and a prophet talking about war. No. When I was speaking about the war, that time America Krana was sending a good year for me the Middle East. Oh yeah, now Dream Posse is looking at the Middle East. It was a dry zone. I told them who will be assassinated and everything, how the war will even begin. So I'm continuing the story. I've begun from somewhere. I'm continuing it for you so that you can follow the trajectory and the chronology of the whole thing. So now, so it's going to be a tough battle. That's when they go after the big things. And then now, once they begin the big things, I saw people from Qatar, with ships entering into Iran. So Qatar is going to, the bombs that were loading into Qatar were not jokes, because they were using ground invasion with Qatar and those people to enter to fight Iranians on some islands they were fighting over, which I spoke about this thing that they'll fight over some reserve before they are even starting that journey. They will do that operation, so they'll start dealing the Middle East. So those in the Middle East, Qatar, Dubai, Jordan, those places, be aware, because schools are going to be burnt. I see children are crying. Things are going to be dealt with. So let us be aware of that operation. Just be careful, know your step-by-step operation, and then we take it from there. Now, the next one I'll put across before I give you the coin. Let me see this one. This one is to clear the atmosphere small for us. Now, there is something that is happening in Ghana that is going to change the face of the situation. When I made that prophecy many years ago, a lot of people they couldn't believe it. But I told you, that I was flying in the air. I looked at Ghana, I saw skyscrapers, I saw long roads, and I saw railway systems that crosses through the whole country from head to toe. Head to toe. And when I saw it, I saw people moving goods and services from one point to the other. I saw Moody to me free, any zone to any zone without stress at all, because the paths were open. And then today they are building the express route. It's like a dream. We're watching this as a reality. The problem I was having in time is that when I descended and I was looking at the stores and the communication, I realized that everybody that was dealing with everything were Chinese people. They are taking over every part of the country. So I want to make it clear that every decision that we're making, we need to look at our back. Let's go, but then let's form clauses that protects us, because Accra, you see the Accra Central here. Some lines are here that will be entirely engulfed. There will be festival by a lot of, there will be Chinese dominance in our country. We have to be aware of that. They will take over your malls, they take over everything will be gone. So we have to be aware of that. As we take our steps, we organize the step whilst we take it carefully, because there's opportunity coming. And when the opportunity was coming, I don't want, whilst we are winning, there is somebody we have to fight to kick out again, like colonization. There is opportunity coming to the country. So what I would tell the government to do, they should not be selling gold. They should go and start mining in locations, because there is not just gold, oil showing up in this country, and it will surprise everybody. There will be a little earth tremor, like an earthquake kind of situation. When the earth is not the one that breaks building down, no, it's a little shaky. So you hear that, oh, the earth, whatever, normal level. It's an activation. Once you see that catalyst, note that they will begin to discover oil. That's oil popping out of our soil, is surfacing. It has reached a percentage of a level. I was observing it through time for so many years. Now it's about to pop out. Once it pops out, be ready to move in. So those that want to deal with that business, gather your money. That's why I told you, a barley of flour for a shekel, 2 barrels for a shekel. But we in Ghana, it will not last in this country. Whilst other countries are crying for oil, we are controlling the oil. That's why our refinery is set and we go forward. Prepare yourself for a greater country and a greater financial operation. Now the crypto we finalize with is called Avalanche, AVAX. Yeah, go and buy it. In a couple of moments, it's going to start falling. When it starts falling, ladies and gentlemen, it is your opportunity. It is a 4-year project. So you just need $100 for a 4-year project. As the Lord lives. That's how we are making young millionaires in this country. So that's it. Surely. Yeah, I wrote them down, so I've even forgotten about 2 of them.
And I like the partner, said the old church, because issues of rotation. And I am why they are coming. They should say that they are after your markets will be the idea was this. I said, actually, like God has said, he's about to start taking money.
Yeah.
And I said, about to
exactly. As the Lord lives. Yeah, sorry we're watching. Tomorrow we're having an all night, a prophetic all night. As you all know how we do it, it's a prophetic all night at Prophetic.